What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Faithful Studios. I am Tyson, and today in this video we're going to talk about an amazing company that has an amazing deal going on right now. Give you a nice little discount code, give you some good info, and we're going to put them on the Faithful Ranker score. So we're going to put them in the scoring system. It's going to go up on the website. I'm going to tell you about 3 different carrier blends they have, some scents that they have, a wash that they have, and I'll give you my opinions on everything that they have going on right now, and we're going to do that right now. I am Tyson with Faithfully Bearded. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and the bell, and turn on all your notifications so you know when we come out with new content. Alright, so the company that we're talking about today is Black Rebel Beard Company. Here you can see I got this awesome EMU wash from them. Black Rebel here, and it's a company out of Texas, I believe. It's owned by a guy named Pedro, and this company has been around for quite a while, and I think what they're more known for that I've figured out is their EMU oil. So they have a blend of beard oil, beard products that uses EMU oil, and EMU oil is extremely softening. It's extremely expensive, but it's one of the best oils that I've found for my beard and the way it feels. There's a couple companies out there that use EMU oil, and those companies are towards the top of my list. And then you got this company who uses a high yield of EMU oil, and I'm going to tell you about that a little bit here. So we're going to put them on the FRS score. We're going to tell you the pricing that they have going on, and we're doing that all today because, well, today's Friday, and that's just what we do on Friday. So let's kick it off with talking about the oils here a little bit. And you have 3 different blends of oils, okay? So you have their main mix of oil, which comes in this clear bottle here, and you got that sticker label on there. And so I like the clear bottle, I like the black, I like the black and shiny, glistening label. Like, check this out, it's like, what do you call that? Like, it's giving you that rainbow kind of effect in the silver there. I don't know what they call that, but it's a sticker. It looks pretty cool. It says this is the scent of the month one that I have here. And so let me just hit on scent of the month real quick. He does a monthly subscription where you can pick your box that you want. So you can get like an oil, a butter, a wash, or an oil and a butter, or an oil and a wash. However you want to set it up, you set it up. It ships out. He makes a scent for the club members every single month and ships it out to you for one price. So this month's scent of the month was Juniper Pie. So as you can see, Juniper Pie. And then you got this scent of the month club here. And with the Juniper Pie, what I get out of it is extremely fresh greenage junipers. I get that like right up front out of the bottle, but when I wear it in beard, it really warms up over time, and it gets a warm, earthy scent to it to me. So I thought this one was a success. I'm not usually a greenery type scent guy, but this smelled really good. But we're talking about the main mix here real quick, and the main mix is jojoba, sweet almond oil, hemp seed oil, castor seed oil, grape seed oil, and apricot kernel oil. All right, so you got a really good main mix for carrier oils on it. And then you jump up and you got this premium mix, which comes in this frosted black bottle, or matte black bottle, however you want to say it. Same sticker on there. But when you get into this premium mix, you're talking about jojoba, argan, sweet almond, grapeseed, tamanu, emu, omega-3 and 6, soybean protein, ginkgo biloba, aloe vera, chamomile, and ginseng. Holy cow, there is some good stuff in here, right? Now this is a good feeling beard oil. This is a really good feeling beard oil. But then, not only that, not only do we have 2, we have 3 different carrier blends. And then you jump into this guy here, which just looks amazing. I am super excited about this guy. So this is a frosted clear bottle with the same sticker on there, but this is his top shelf. This is 75% of the EMU oil. And that's why you see it all cloudy here, is because it's 75% EMU oil. The other 25% is that premium mix that I just talked about. So you got a huge diversity of carrier oils in here, but amazing stuff, and 75% EMU oil. This is not a cheap bottle of oil, and it's really good feeling. So when we're talking about the Carrier blends, he is top notch on the Carrier blends. I couldn't ask for anything more, especially with the 3 different types that you want. The design of the oils, I like it. The thing I don't like is I can't understand on the bottle like what is in here. Also, what the scent actually is. So the coyote right here is the one that I'm holding. It says for the ingredients, visit the website. So that's not too bad. It's just I like to see it on my bottle so I can always kind of tell what's in there, and I don't have to try to remember or go to the website every time, okay? So as far as the scents, I got the coyote in the EMU oil here. And this is, he claims it is smooth and manly. And I definitely get that. He says Cuban tobacco, amber spices, a hint of cherry and clove. Now, I don't get anything spicy from like that clove. The cherry is not overpowering, so it's definitely in the back notes. I do get the Cuban tobacco and amber, and it's almost got like a sweet, little bit of a sweetness to it, and I think it's that amber, and then whatever spices are in there, it kind of makes it like a spicy Cuban tobacco, but not spicy as in like it's going to make you sneeze or burn your face or anything like that. It's more of just not a pepper spice, more of just like a good smelling, just a little bit to spicing up that Cuban tobacco. So this scent is really good. I also have the Comanche, and this is a vintage cologne. So this is warm and smooth tobacco, vanilla with a hint of cinnamon. And to me this kind of smells like cinnamon sugar with it. So you get like tobacco and then cinnamon sugar. Like, you know, when you were a kid, did you ever make like buttered toast and mix cinnamon sugar and then put it on that? Like, this kind of reminds me of that scent. So gives me a memory in my head, which I really like. So those, the coyote and the Comanche, are the 2 scents in the oils that I have, and then I have the scent of the month from that as well, and I went over that already. That's the juniper pie. But I also have the Rambler in my wash here, and the Rambler is woody driftwood mixed with clary sage and mandarin. And this is just what a wash should be. I don't know if I would ever want to wear this in my beard as an oil or a butter. I don't know. It's like, to me, it just seems like something I want to fresh and clean wash my beard with. I mean, you're talking about driftwood and mandarin and clary sage. Like, those are all things that I think about aquatic type things, to where it just reminds me of the shower, something fresh and clean from the shower. So that's pretty awesome. And so we went over the coyote and the Comanche as well as a Rambler. So if any of those seem awesome to you, check it out on the website. But there's a ton of other scents on there. They all seem really good to me, but what I really like is that, like, you got a Cuban tobacco, but it's not like a Cuban tobacco that I've ever really smelt before. He's taking these kind of normal-ish scents, but he's making them a little bit more complex and adding things to them that not a lot of people add to them. So I can honestly say that these scents like this, I have never smelt anything like this in that scent profile. So that's really unique. And then the scent duration, I got 5 to 6 hours out of all of them. They didn't really vary. They didn't really range. They do change a little bit in the bottle compared to in my beard. But the feeling was on point. I wore the main mix one day, and then the rest of the week I spent wearing the premium mix and the top shelf EMU, and I kind of went back and forth because the first time I wore the EMU, I don't know that it lived up to what I was expecting. So then I wore the top shelf the next day and I really liked it, and then I went back to the EMU. I almost like the top shelf a little bit more than the EMU oil, but it's really close for me as far as feeling beard to decipher, you know, which one I prefer. But I did wear the EMU oil at night in replacement of a butter to see, because EMU oil is known for the softening effects, and it did really well. So I was pretty impressed with that aspect of it, that it could get through the night and still leave my beard not feeling like hay or straw the next morning. So when I rank out the oils between the 3 blends, the labels, the design, the scents, I'm coming in at an FRS score on the oils of 9. So 9 straight across the board on the oils, and that's really cool for what he's doing, the scents that he has, and then the scent of the month club. I didn't get any balms from him, so I can't really rank out the balms at all, but I do have butters, so we'll move on to the butter. And here you can see the butter comes in this black rounded cornered edge plastic jar here. And you got the same cool type of labels on here. Tells you what they are. It says butter, nice and big. Doesn't tell you the ingredients, doesn't tell you what the scent profile actually is. And when I smell it, I smell the exact same thing as the oil. You can see it's a white butter here. It's a denser consistency to me. It's denser, but it melts down really nice in your hand, goes in your beard good, and leaves it feeling soft. Again, same thing as the oils with this. You get 5 to 6 hours out of it. Really not much of a hold here. And what he says is in the butter is shea butter, the oil mix, and then the beeswax. So as far as percentages, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't smell like the shea butter. I don't smell the beeswax. I really just smell the scent profile, so he does really good on that. And this one here was the Comanche. So I got 2 different butters. I got to test them both out, and then I also used the EMU oil as a butter once just to see how that worked. So again, more of a moisturizing butter, slight hold, light to mid-light hold, I would say, on there if you wanted to use that during the day, but good moisturizing properties for using it at night, and I really enjoy the scents out of it. They're nice and solid. You don't get any of the carriers through, and that I really like. So on the butters, I'm coming through as the same thing as the oils. I'm giving them a 9.0. I didn't really decipher much difference between the oils as far as like design, scenturation, feel, anything like that. They were both comparable, and so I think a 9 is relevant for both of them. I don't think the butter was like a game-changing butter for me, but I think it was ahead of a lot of butters. It's not anything that I was like, oh, I'm never going to use this again. I definitely will buy it again. I love the scents, and I love the container on it. So I'll definitely buy it again, but I have experienced better butters for my beard. And then we go down to washes and co-washes. I didn't have a co-wash, but I do have this beard wash right here. And if you saw the unboxing video from Monday, I was blown away by this, and I still am. It looks like an old school kind of like milk bottle. This is glass, and it's frosted glass. I just love the look of it. You got a pump top here, and you got really good stuff in here, and there's 2 ounces of the oil mix in here as well. So this is going to kind of be like an everyday wash. Like you could wash every day with this, as to where it's not going to be like super stripping. It doesn't strip my beard way out or anything like that. But it's something, this is almost like a co-wash. It's something where it leaves your beard feeling soft afterwards. And in my mind, there's 3 different categories. There's a wash, which kind of is like a stripping. It's going to get everything out of your beard. There's a conditioner, which replenishes the moisture in your beard, which you would use after a wash. But then there's a co-wash, which is something you could use every single day. That's not necessarily going to clean your beard, but it's going to kind of just get a little bit of the stuff out there, make you feel clean. I guess it's going to clean your beard a little bit, but not nearly like the stripping wash. It's not going to strip those oils or anything else. It's just going to get the dirt and grime that might be out of there, wash your sweat out, but then leave your beard feeling soft. And this is the EMU wash. This is new. This is EMU wash. Like, who puts EMU in a wash? Well, let me tell you, this guy does, and it feels amazing. I love this. And as you can see, like, I use this every day this week, and I still have a lot left in there, so this is going to go quite a long ways. The scent is great. The feel is great. I rank this really high as a co-wash. Again, I have 3 different categories in my mind, so when I'm thinking about this, something that you could use every day. Maybe we call it an all-in-one. Maybe we call it a daily. I don't know what we'd necessarily call it. I call it a co-wash. It's a conditioning wash, right? It's a conditioning wash, a co-wash. So with that, I come in at a 9.5. This was fantastic. It doesn't it doesn't really lather up a tiny little bit, but that's not what necessarily a co-wash is going to do. A stripping, a cleaner type thing is what's going to foam up. This is a conditioning agent, a conditioning wash. So 9.5 on this, and that's fantastic. I don't even know what else to say. And then we go down to the company, and I rank the design well. The website, to me, it's really good until you click on a product, and then the picture blows up way too big, and it kind of freaks me out and scares me. I'm on a big monitor here, and it's like, whoa, there goes my whole page. So I think there's a little bit of changes he can make to the website just to make it a little bit more friendly on the eyes, but I do really like that he's got scent profiles all over the place, so you can see what you're doing. You don't have to go to one page to figure out the scents and then go buy stuff. You can see it pretty much everywhere. The communication with him is good. The presentation was good. And the cost, I mean, right now the cost is unbelievable. You can't beat the cost. So you can get this top shelf premium, this top shelf oil, 2 for $40 right now. This is 75% EMU oil. You can get 2 of them for $40. You could go get a beard oil and butter combo, and that's on the top shelf. So in the EMU for $40. You could also get the premium mix of that for $35, and then you can get the main line for $30. So a oil and butter combo. So right here, you're talking $30, $35, $40. That's a pretty good deal. But what I would do right now is, let me tell you, is join the Scent of the Month Club. So I went through the website for you guys, and I picked out a top shelf beard oil, which is the EMU oil. I picked out a beard wash and a beard butter. I put it all in my cart, and I went to check out, and it was $20. $20. So you get a discount applied in your cart, in the cart. So think about that. So if you're going and you're shopping, prices look higher than they are, but you go to the cart and it marks it down 50%. Holy cow. So now I'm not saying, like, I'm not here to promote the company and be like, you need to sign up for this. I'm not necessarily here to say, hey, you guys, here's how you can get a really good deal. What I'm here for is everybody. In my mind, I'm like, this is a great deal. This is a great company. You guys got to try it out. But I'm also here for you guys at the same time, and I'm thinking, like, $20 to sign up for this. I need to just sign up for it and try it out for a month. If I don't like it, I can go on there, I can cancel it, I can pause it, I can do whatever I want with that subscription. But for $20 for an oil, a butter, and a wash, that's pretty hard to beat, and it's worth giving it a try. So that's what I think. That's how my mind works, and that's what I would do. If I like it, I'm going to continue that. If I don't like it, you can always cancel. No big deal, right? So with the company, I'm coming in at a 9.0 across the board too. I would like to see the scent profiles on the labels. I would also like to see the ingredients on the labels. I know that's harder to do. It costs a little bit more money, and maybe he's cutting back money on the labels because he's using those premium carrier oils. But those are just things as a consumer that I like to see. So 9.0 on the company. Now I take all that stuff, I add it all up, I divide it out by the number of categories we have, and I come in today at a 9.1 for Black Rebel. 9.1. So that is really good on the Faithful Ranker score. 9.1. This stuff is great. The scents are great. There's only a few things I'd really change about it. It left my beard feeling great. So I'm pretty happy with that. And with this deal right now, I mean, like I said, you cannot beat this deal right now. With this deal going on right now, you got to jump on Black Rebel, even if it's just for a month, a one-time testaroo to see what you think of it. But it's worth it. If you've ever been considering trying it out, now is the time. I'm glad I got to experience this week because I've had Black Rebel sitting in 2 different boxes now for like 4 or 5 months, and I'm kicking myself in the booty that I didn't open it sooner because this stuff is stuff that you want to experience, all right? So that's what I have for you guys today. If you haven't checked out the podcast, we do have a podcast. It'll be down in the notes. We have the community on Facebook. I'd appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that joins in and does all this stuff. And then on Sunday night this week, we have a live stream where we're launching a collaboration, the first full, true collaboration in my mind, where I had a pretty much complete control over this collaboration, and I'm excited to give you guys the details Sunday night and launch it Sunday night for you guys on the live stream right here on this channel. So set your calendars. There is a event in the Facebook community that you can sign up for and remind yourself so you have it in there. But we're going to do that Sunday night, and until then, I hope you guys have an extremely blessed day. Give somebody a hug, tell them you love them. Hit me up if you want to chat. I love each and every one of you, and thank you for everything that you do. So until then, grab your coffee. Let's pump around on our EMU oil. Did you know if you take these things and you go like this, like they'll just shoot straight out? You can like attack somebody with them. That's what I like doing. With hand sanitizer, just don't get it in their eye. Don't shoot anybody in the eye. That would be awful. Talk to you guys later. God bless. I am Tyson with Faithfully Bearded. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and the bell, and turn on all your notifications so you know when we come out with new content. You can also find us on Facebook, faithfullybearded.com, Instagram, and we have a podcast. Search Faithfully Bearded in your favorite podcast app.